my name is Amanda Rouse, and we're here to discuss the concealed carry permit laws and restrictions. To conceal or not to conceal? According to a report that was issued in 2012 from the Government Accountability Office, there are approximately 8 million people in the United States who have active concealed carry permits. According to the World Bank in 2012, the population in the United States was 313.9 million people. So that's only 2.55% of the population in the United States that had an active concealed carry permit in 2012. Can you pick these concealed carry permit holders out of a crowd? Could you pick them out of a department store, or out of a school, or walking down the street? Being informed on all aspects of the concealed carry permit is relevant to people who wish to obtain a permit and exercise their right to carry under the permit. This information includes the laws of each state, traveling to other states with your weapon, places where the weapon is not allowed, even in a state with a permit. Knowing the difference between open and concealed carry is also important. To fully understand concealed carry permits, it is important to learn that the process of obtaining the permit, the laws governing these permits, and how the laws affect permit holders. To begin the discussion on concealed carry permits, we must first provide definitions for open carry and concealed carry. Open carry means to openly carry a firearm for the public. Concealed carry means to carry a weapon on your person in a concealed manner. No one else can see it. While these definitions may appear to be overly simplified, it is important to understand the laws regarding both for which your state in which you live in federal laws. Due to time constraints, I cannot tell you the laws for all 50 states, so I will only discuss the laws in my state, Colorado. However, I have provided a link that will help you find the laws for your particular state in a handout that will be available at the end of this presentation. Laws governing concealed carry permits in Colorado. The issuing authority in Colorado is the County Sheriff's Department, and this means there are 64 issuing authorities in our state. Colorado is a shall issue state, which means they shall issue these permits to residents of the state if the residents meet the eligibility requirements. They must be 21 years of age, they must be a Colorado resident, they must not preclude by federal or state law from owning or possessing a firearm. Preclusions include felony convictions and being determined mentally incompetent. Does not habitually abuse alcohol, and is not an unlawful user of a controlled substance. Is not the subject of a civil or criminal restraining order, and complete background check including fingerprint verification by CBI or FBI, and demonstrates competence with a handgun. Colorado is a reciprocity state, which means they honor the permits issued in various other states, and the reciprocity states are provided in the handout that will be available at the end of the presentation. Even with a concealed carry permit, there are certain places within the state that do not allow weapons at all. Any place prohibited by federal law, which is federal offices or courthouses. Any property of public schools, grades kindergarten through 12, and unless the firearm remains inside a vehicle that is locked. Any public building that prohibits all weapons, which posts guards and permanent metal detectors at all entrances, and requires all people to surrender firearms to security personnel before entering. Statistics surrounding concealed carry permits. In Colorado, 90,000 people have a valid concealed carry permit. Some important factors to remember when looking at these statistics is when factoring in reciprocity between the states, the number of valid concealed carry weapon holders could be much higher than the number reported. For example, Colorado honors the permits of various other states, so a person may be residing in Colorado with a valid concealed carry, but may be from another state, which does not include in the 90,000 figure which was reported. Some states do not require a concealed carry permit to carry a concealed weapon, so their entire state's adult population could be carrying a concealed weapon, and there would be no data for reporting. This state could include Vermont. And some states do not have an effective system for purging and reporting data, so their numbers may be inaccurate. For example, according to the Government Accountability Office study conducted in 2012, concealed carry permit holders in New York State also included permits from 1936. In reporting that total number, there could be people that are deceased or have moved away, which would cause the number to be inaccurate. Obtaining a concealed carry permit. Check the laws of the states in which you live. Do not rely on the internet because laws can quickly change. Take the time to check your state's issuing authority to make sure you are aware of the most current laws and requirements. Do not rely on information from other people, including other current permit holders, because the laws may have changed since they obtained their permit. Gun safety and responsibility are paramount when one comes to attain a concealed carry permit. Knowing the definitions and differences between open and concealed carry are very important to anyone who wants to carry a weapon. Knowing the laws governing open and concealed carry in your state and states you will be traveling to or through is very important. Ignorance of the law is not a valid defense for noncompliance with the law. This ignorance could find you in a situation where you could be arrested or you could have your gun seized. Statistics on concealed carry permit holders cannot always be depended upon to be accurate or current. So why then is it important to study the statistics? Each state that allows for concealed carry permits has a revocation process that will only be implemented if they have an accountability system of the permits they have issued. To conceal or not to conceal? That is the question. The information regarding concealed carry is available to everyone for making an informed decision, and that is an important decision that could change a person's life. For women, it'll change your style.